everyone, this is Ms Shahid and welcome to your Scratch with Ms Shahid's tutorial on YouTube, and our project today is about habitats. So let's get started. We will be using Canada Learning Code and Scratch website for this tutorial. So when you go on step 1 of this tutorial, you will need to open the starter project, which I'm opening from here, and I put the link in the description as well. When you are in this tutorial, click on Remix and then you go remix the project and change the name of that. So let's click Remix. And right on the top you see the name there. Just delete the remix original name and then add your own name here and then press share. At this point we are going to start with adding sounds to our characters, and we're going to look at the code we are going to use for that. So when you go see inside the project, you select the animal. The first animal is caribou. We're going to select that, and then we're going to go to the programming area and go to the events block, and we're going to drag when this sprite clicked, place sound caribou until done. So the first block is the events when the sprite clicked, and then we're going to check the next step, which is place sound caribou until done. Now we're going to test it, and if it's working, we're good, and we're going to add the same command to all other characters by looking at the sounds, and the sounds are already set in this starter project for you in programming blocks. So click on the animal from your sprite list on the right side of the screen, and then you go give a command to each animal as per their sound. For example, if you are programming for a snake, you're going to pick when the sprite click, place sound and snake until done. So this is how I'm going to do that right now, and we can just finish this and move on to the next step. Okay, so we are now on step 3, and we're going to change the backdrops because we have a variety of animals here depending on their sleep patterns. So we're going to command the backdrops to change based on their sleep pattern. So we're going to first program the stage. So select the stage, and then you go on the events, and then in the events you can select the first key, which is when the space key pressed. We're going to say switch backdrop to wildlife scene night, and go in the looks and find that block, drag it down, and now we're going to look for the yellow block events, and then you're going to go with when the flag clicked, switch backdrop to wildlife scene day. So now we have two different scenarios here, a day and a night backdrop that is going to change based on the situation that we're going to give it further after the steps. Now we are on step 4, where we are going to program the animals based on their sleep patterns of day and night, so that we can just fit these animals to the backdrops that we have just programmed before. So for caribou, we're going to say when the backdrop switches to wildlife scene night, the caribou is going to hide it, and it's going to show up when the backdrop switches to the day. So let's find the events when the backdrop switches to, and then you pick day or night based on whichever the one you're going to program first, and then add the show or hide command here, which is right in the purple blocks, and we're going to go to the switch backdrops to area, and we're going to add show or hide based on how you want the caribou to show or hide on the day scene or on the night scene. And similar to caribou, we are going to program the other animals, and we're going to look for the sleep pattern. You can search up online, find it, research it, and then you're going to divide the categories into day and night categories, and then program that accordingly. Okay, at this point we're almost there to finish the codes for all animals to show or hide based on their sleep patterns. So once we're done with this program, we're moving on back to the stage and then add another code there to show or hide these animals based on their sleep patterns. So let's get there after finishing up this step. Now we are on step 5 and we're going to add here background sounds. To add the background sounds, we're going to click on the stage, then open the sound category. We're going to go drag 2 of the play sound until done blocks, and we're going to change one of those to night MP3 and the other one is going to the day MP3. And then we're going to attach those two to our existing program which we just coded before. Now we're going to attach this new sound block to the existing program that we already have made for the stage. Let's test our program. We can expand it and click on the flag to see the day and night switch. So when the day is here, these 4 animals will show, and then when you press the space bar, the night stage will show with the other animals, and you can test the sound of these animals by just clicking on them, and then you'll hear the sound of each animal. We have successfully created our Scratch project on Habitat using Canada Learning Code Starter project, and I hope you like this video. Thank you so much for watching.